Now, the next thing we're going to look at is the timeline. So we've already added this clip. Let's go ahead and add another clip. So I'll just click on import. Again, select a different clip. Click open, and here it is. Then we've added it. I want to add a third one. There we go. Open. There we go. So you can see over here selected a list view. You can see what the changes if I select a grid kind of view. This is what will appear. With list, this is what will appear. Now I want to add the second clip. This is the second clip we have. Anytime you click on it, it will preview. It will play the video in the preview panel. So let's just pause that. Now I want to add this to our template. Now you can either click and drop it over here, or you can click on this plus sign. Now if you click on it, it will add it directly after the first video, and then you can position it wherever you want it. Now one thing I want you to know about the timeline is that it works as a layer. It has a layers property kind of thing. So you can see we have the very first video going at the bottom layer, and then the second video will come over here, and if I click and drag that video, it will come to a third layer. So you kind of create layers as you go. And if I decide to play these videos, so let's just play, you'll see the transition from one video to the other, like so. So that's how those layers work in CapCut. So I'm just going to delete that one, and let's remain with this one. Now I want to resize this clip. You can actually do that in a very simple way, but I need you to know there are two ways of doing so. So with the clip selected, you will hover your mouse at the edge, and you can see we end up with a double-ended arrow. So I'll click and drag that in, let's say to that point, and then head over to the other edge. Do the same, hover your mouse at the edge and then drag it in. There we go, and this is our new clipped version, and you can see it's actually shorter as compared to the original one. So if we come back here, so this is this white mouse, we bring it back. So if I play this, you can actually see it will be a shorter version of the initial video. Now another way you can actually clip the video is from over here. Now how do you do it? So let's select this one, let's add it to our timeline, and then let's place it at the top here. We just want a small section of it. From over here, I'll make sure it's selected, then I'll click on this. You can see it has this blue kind of rectangle casing on the end. So click on the edges again, drag it into your endpoint. So that will mark our endpoints. Click and drag. Let's select our out point. There we go. Now we'll have to delete this one, and then this will be our new clip. We click and drag and place it there. Now you can actually see it's a shorter version of the original one. This one is actually 9 seconds, while the original one is 31 seconds. So that's how you can do it. If you want to further minimize it, you can still go ahead and do that manually from over here, and now you can play your video, and there you have your shortened version. Now one thing I want you to notice, when you come over here, you have these markings over here. Now this will help you know which clip you've added and which one you've edited. So like this one, it will show you that I cropped out this clip before I added it to my timeline.